What's up, guys? I'm here with Jarrod.
How y'all doing? How y'all doing out there? I know y'all been waiting on this.
The 50K competition, anime build your team. Again, thanks to Alec J. Parker for making this tier list for us. We had over 600 submissions, guys.
600?
That's a lot. That's a lot. Now, for the judges, you have myself, you have Jarrod, you also have Jarrod, aka Anime Sundays, helping out, and we also have my boy Shamar, who, if you're an earlier watcher of Shonen Showdown, you know the name. We had to go over 600 responses. You guys sent us a lot of paragraphs, essays. This is why it took so long.
so much.
It was insane. It was insane. But you know what we're here to do. Now, before we go into our top 3 finalists,
of course,
we want to break down the honorable mentions for you guys. First up, we have at Darko.Stiletovic going with Giorno, Beerus, and Lelouch.
It's a pretty stacked team.
That's solid.
In my defense, there was a lot of stacked teams out there. Bro.
Oh yeah, you guys had a lot of great teams. However, some people went over the $15. Some people gave us a great team, but they didn't really explain how their team's gonna work. Yes. They had some loopholes that we were able to find out. If you were able to cover all your bases and figure out counters to our questions that we would be asking,
yes, your
team's already in there.
Yes, it's all just about making the case for your respective teams to actually. You can't just be like, "Oh, he slaps," and then just call it GG. I mean, we may think that, but like at least when you provide the bases, you give your counter arguments. Then we see like, okay, this guy knows what he's talking about, and he's trying to make the best team out there.
Absolutely. Next in our honorable mention, we have at Chris Kizzy going with Beerus, Gilgamesh, Saber, Lelouch, Itadori, and Akame. I mean, he literally took the whole board, it looks like.
Said, give me $15, I'll use it.
Yeah, he used it, made it work for his team.
Yeah.
It's a solid lineup.
It's a solid lineup. I like it. It's a solid lineup. I like it.
So congratulations to those two for making the honorable mentions. But we all know why we're here.
Yep, which I've been waiting for.
The top 3 finalists. For our first finalist, we have at Ramiro Cajante coming back again. If you guys remember from the 5K competition,
yes,
Ramiro was in there. You know, Ramiro's back. Let's do it. Coming with Goku, Jiren, and Itadori, which is actually insane. I mean, this has to be one of the greatest explanations I've seen out of the entire submission. I mean, I saw an entire essay breaking down the different powers, the hacks, why he believes Goku can hang with Giorno, why he believes that Goku may have a slight edge over Beerus. Just insane explanations all around.
Yeah, he broke it down for you. He literally listed everything. I mean, it gave me a sound understanding of what he was like picturing for his battle royale scenario. You know, he pointed out the things with Jiren in the Tournament of Power, how he was suppressed at some points, he wasn't using his full power, and then we see if we have a UI Goku along with Jiren, they can do some awesome things as he has described, which makes it a stacked team in itself.
For our second finalist, we have at Cabo going with Beerus, Gojo, and Asta. Now, let me say one thing to at Cabo. Listen, you need to send a thank you letter to my boy Shamar for holding it down for you.
Yes.
I mean, this was a team that the rest of the judges kind of slept on.
Yes.
And one of our judges, Shamar, really pushed and hammered us down. We were debating for how long?
A whole day.
Straight. Fought for you to get in there.
He fought tooth and nail.
And he made a solid case to get you into that top 3. So definitely show props to him. You are a top 3 finalist now, and we can't say no.
Yeah, we can't. He gave us the points. He said he knows what you're talking about, and I'm like, okay, we'll hear you.
And then for our last finalist, we have at A_Princey_Prince, the Princey Prince, going with Goku, Beerus, and Itadori. I mean, these teams are solid.
They're all stacked.
These are all 3-man teams, but the power is there, the hacks are there, the coordination is there, the explanations were amazing.
Yes.
Now we have to rank them.
Yes, which is the hard part.
This is going to be the hardest part. Absolutely. Third place.
Yes.
We're giving it to
our guy.
We're giving it to Ramiru Kahanthen. Congratulations for getting third place. Your team was amazing. But hold on, here's the catch. This is where things get testy.
Yes.
Ramiru decided to opt out of the prize.
You're just doing it for fun.
Doing it for fun. A lot of people said they were doing it for fun, and I respect that. Listen, I hope you guys don't feel bad if you're worried about getting the money. Listen, this is my way of trying to give back to you guys, and don't feel bad to sign up if you want to win money. But again, if you want to do it for fun, that's fine too.
Yeah.
Now we have to pick a winner for the third prize.
Yeah.
If Ramiro doesn't want the cash, this means
honorable mentions. You have your chance.
You
have your chance.
Darko Steletovic is now back in the mix. Chris Kizzy is now back in the mix.
But which one? That's the question.
Let me take a look at my list here, guys.
What's Darko Steletovic? What do you got?
Darko Steletovic is going with Giorno, Beerus, and Lelouch.
Okay.
We have Chris Kizzy going with Beerus, Gilgamesh, Saber, Lelouch, Itadori, and Akame. So this is going to be a Fate-Stay Night type of team going up against an all-around trio.
Yes.
Which is pretty much what fills up the top 3 right now.
Yes, a lot of trios. I don't know. I might have to give it to the 5-man team.
Think I'm gonna have to agree with you.
Yeah, I might have to.
I'm gonna have to agree with you. I think at Chris Kizzy got the third place prize.
Just slipped in there.
And the reason why is the way they broke down the Fate-Stay Night characters, the Fate Zero characters, their manipulation abilities, how powerful they are within their respective universes. And then they also have just an all-around solid 5-man team. I mean, Akame with the one-shot sword. You have all of these things going crazy for you. And to top it off, you have the one and only Beerus running your whole offense.
Exactly.
There's nothing wrong with that. I like it. I like the team. So congratulations to both Ramiru Kahanthen and Chris Kizzy. Now we have to go to the final 2.
Yes.
This is the hard part.
I retract my prior statement. This is the hard part.
Now let me give you guys a little backstory behind this.
Yes.
As I said earlier, our judge Shamar was really hoping that Cabo would get first place.
Yes.
Our other judge, Anime Sundays, aka Jarrod, was really hoping that Princey Prince would get first place.
Yes.
We're stuck.
Yes.
It's up to us now. The ball is in our court.
We are the tiebreakers.
Now, to go into that debate just slightly, we were trying to figure out whether Gojo's domain expansion has an edge over the key from the DBZ universe characters. We were trying to figure out if there's a limitless space that Beerus cannot use his Hakai to destroy. We try to figure out whether the instant transmission would be effective against the limitless void space.
Yes.
We try to figure out whether Gojo will be able to breathe in space if the planet were to be destroyed.
Yes.
We try to figure out all of these things, and it took so long to figure it out, and we still don't have a final answer.
Yes.
But we need the results for you guys right here.
We have to give you something.
So Jarrod, I want to hear it. Who are you going with for number 2?
For number 2. Ooh, it's so hard. For number 2, I'm gonna have to. Goku, Beerus, Itadori. That's what I'm leaning towards my number 2. Princey Prince as number 2. That's what I'm leaning.
Princey Prince is your number 2.
That's where I'm. Princey Prince, yes.
Because this is where.
This is
where we're split.
This is where we're split.
Because I believe Cabo is number 2.
Okay.
Let me tell you why.
Okay.
I believe that in order to really hold down that team with Beerus, Gojo, and Asa, you would really have to hype Gojo to the moon. Yes. Gojo has to be one of the top characters of all time. And do I think Gojo is powerful? Absolutely. Within the Jujutsu Kaisen universe? Absolutely. He's a top dog. But once you start talking about Dragon Ball Super characters,
Yes.
ones that literally change the dimension while they're fighting, people that have the power of the Hakai, which is literally destruction energy,
Yes.
people that can teleport through instant transmission. These are things that I think Gojo may not have an answer for as of yet. Now, if you are caught within the domain, maybe you could say something.
I mean, even in that case, that's why I'm like still shaky, because I feel like even if Gojo were to catch someone in the domain, I don't know if he's hurting DBZ characters. You know, I don't know if he has the attack strength to just do anything about that. You know, have him lost in the domain. So it's like, I see what you're saying.
Right.
I
But
might have to flip.
I want to make sure we were on the same page.
Yeah, no.
You're gonna flip?
I might have to, for the Beerus Gojo Asta team versus the Goku. Yeah, Beerus. I feel like Goku and Beerus, people who are in DBZ universe fighting on and powering up in different dimensional planes, would be hard against just a Gojo who's only like, we've seen only fight in one plane of existence in a 3D space, you know? Can Hakai overcome that three-dimensional space with his limitless void, you know?
Right.
That spatial dimension he kind of makes on his like body to stop attacks, you know? We've read the definition over and over again.
Yeah, it was a long debate. There's
yes.
still not a final answer, but
Yes.
I believe Hakai would have an edge because, again, within the Jujutsu Kaisen universe, they speak of domain expansion and how you can override a domain if you have a more powerful domain. Now, we don't know if we want to say that Ki would count as a domain in Dragon Ball Z, but we do know that the Ki aura does have outside effects on the landscape, on the dimensions. We know that the world shakes when power levels rise. We know that, you know,
like
Broly,
for example.
Broly and Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta literally changed the dimension. The dimension shattered.
Yeah, just by screaming a little bit.
Just by power, just by the mere power and
Yes.
force that they were producing at that moment in time. So these are things that I think would make Gojo not be able to withstand. And for that reason, at Cabo gets second place, which means at _Princey_Prince, the Princey Prince gets first place. Congratulations.
Congrats
to both of these winners.
Yes.
Cabo getting second place, Prince getting first place, Ramiru getting third place, and then we have the honorable mention at Chris Kizzy swooping in there and getting third place prize. Congratulations to everybody.
Thank you for the submissions.
Thank you so much. Now, I gotta find out another way to do this. So, 673 submissions. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
What, you know?
That's a good amount. That's a good number.
That is a lot.
Yes.
That is a lot. So maybe in the future for another competition, I maybe get more judges. Maybe figure out an easier process to do this. But again, thank you guys so much for supporting the channel always. If you've been here from the beginning or if you're new, I'll definitely try to do some more of these in the future. So stay tuned.
Stay tuned. We appreciate the support and cooperation.
And we'll see you next time. Peace.